Over the past year, we've been on an important journey together as the Diocese of Townsville. Through parish gatherings, school communities, ministry consultations, conversations in the Spirit, focus groups and online submissions, people have generously shared their experiences, hopes and reflections on the life of our Church for our diocesan synod. At the centre of this journey has been one simple question: what is God asking of our diocese at this time? At the heart of this process is a simple belief that God speaks through His people and that we're called to listen together. Throughout the listening phase, people were invited to reflect on two questions: where do you see life, growth, hope and joy? And where do you see unmet needs and opportunities? What emerged so clearly was that there is already great life and hope alive across our communities. Again and again, people spoke about the importance of relationships, the joy of being known, welcomed and valued, and the gift of serving alongside one another. Many shared that they encounter God more deeply through friendship, community and accompaniment. We also heard a strong desire to continue growing together as a church. People spoke about wanting to accompany families and young people more deeply, strengthen faith formation and spiritual growth, become more outward looking in our care for others, and grow in our confidence to invite people into the life of faith. There was also a desire for stronger communication, greater unity across the diocese, and support for lay leadership within our communities. These themes have been heard, and I want to sincerely thank every person who participated in this journey. Every story mattered, every conversation mattered, every voice mattered. The listening phase is now concluded, and we're entering a time of prayerful discernment as we prepare for the Synod gathering from the 11th to the 13th of June. In just a few weeks, around 150 people from across the diocese will gather together, including members from parishes, schools and agencies, as well as priests, religious and lay leaders from communities just like yours. Together they will prayerfully discern three key priorities that have emerged through the listening process and reflect on whether these are truly the areas the Holy Spirit is calling us to focus on together moving forward. This gathering is not simply about meetings or planning, it's about listening deeply to God, listening to one another and discerning together how we are being called forward as the Diocese of Townsville. From this gathering, several diocesan-wide priorities will emerge to help guide the future mission and life of our local church across parishes, schools, agencies and ministries. As we move closer to the Synod gathering, we ask you to continue praying for wisdom, openness and courage as we discern where God is calling us together. Thank you again for your openness, honesty and participation throughout this journey so far. We look forward to sharing further updates and outcomes with you in the weeks ahead. Thank you and God bless.